I was laying in bed getting ready to fall asleep when I felt it. My entire body started to vibrate. And this vibration that you could feel so intensely means you move from your physical body into your astral body. So I was making this transition into the astral realm. And I wasn't afraid, I just allow it. I'm used to this feeling. And as I was slowly making this transition, I started to hear this frequency, this very loud sound, like a radio signal. And then I could hear thousands, millions of voices just talking at the same time. It sounded like I could hear everyone on the planet talking at the same exact time. And I tried to focus in on a singular voice. This has happened to me in the past as well. So the first time it happened, I couldn't really focus in on any voice. But now I was able to go from billions of voices down to thousands of voices, down to hundreds of voices, down to a few voices. I could hear 3 voices. And I thought, okay, just what is going on? What's the message here? What am I trying to hear? What is happening? And I finally could hear one singular voice. It was a man's voice. And at first I couldn't really understand what he was saying because there was still this frequency noise in the background. It sounds like a radio transmission, something like that. But after really concentrating, I heard him say 75345. And I thought, what does that mean? And I was trying to get some more information. And I asked, what are you trying to say? What is this message? Please clarify. And all of a sudden, just boom, I was back in my physical body and I sat up and I thought, oh my goodness, I was so close. I almost had it. But maybe that was just the message I was supposed to hear. 75345. I immediately wrote this down in my journal, but in the morning time, I immediately got to work. If we're open to receiving messages in the astral planes, we can receive messages from our higher self, our spirit guides, our ancestors, and so on. So I knew that this number had to have a meaning. And I've been sitting down trying to uncover the meaning of this message since that time. This isn't the first time I've received messages in the astral realms. They come in various forms, symbolism, voices, whatever it may be. But I recognize the male voice giving me this message. Like I said, I've heard these voices before. I've heard the frequency noises before. Each astral plane has a certain sound too. I'll go further into that in another video. You can figure out which astral plane you're on by which sound you hear. But I know for myself that this male voice that I'm hearing is one of my spirit guides communicating with me. This is how I interpret it. People interpret things differently. Everyone is unique and has unique experiences. But if you're open to astral projection and traveling around the astral planes, you can receive really important messages. And I suggest that you try to do so, especially if you have questions that you want answered. If you would like to learn how to astral project, check out my other videos at Astral K. I have a lot of tips and tricks and techniques posted right now. If you would like one-on-one help with your spiritual journey, or if you would like to learn how to astral project in a safe container, I do one-on-one sessions you could book right now. All the information is in my bio.